A young girl, very beautiful girl, in her early 20s, after her POP, that same night passed on, and then we call it the will of God. Two young people, one 23 years, the other one 27 years, on their wedding day, just finished and they're about to go home, had an accident and they all passed on, and we call it the will of God. A woman went to the hospital to give birth to a child, and then one complication led to another, and then she passed on. We call it the will of God. You wrote an exam and failed. Is the will of God. Everything is the will of. Where did we get the notion that everything that happens to us is the will of God? Is God this callous? Is God this wicked? Two couples traveling, young children at home, 7 years, 4 years. They all had an accident and they're all gone. Who will take care of these two young kids? All is the will of God. If you earthly parents who are wicked know how to give good gift to your own children, how much more? Why would God, the all-merciful God, do something like this? What is the will of God? The will of God is His word. And His word is Christ. For the word was made flesh. And Christ means salvation. Invariably, the will of God is salvation. Anything outside salvation is not the will of God. God has laid down everything for all of us to thrive. Things happen. Things happen. God cannot be that wicked. That is not the character of Christ. The same Christ who was called to raise little children who were dead will not be the same person who takes away their lives. Come on, let's understand what the will of God is. His will is in salvation. It's in saving you from eternal damnation. Anything outside that, please do not attribute it to the will of God.